Hi there. I really have to make another video because there's this guy on Russian television that talks about the Security and Exchange Commission and what they did, and that's just mind-boggling. Because it turns out that the Security and Exchange Commission got wind of the fact there were phantom shares being emitted, unregistered shares that basically meant nothing. A piece of paper that says you now own one share in Microsoft, but really Microsoft never gave any permission to do that, and the whole legal work tying you to some kind of ownership of Microsoft didn't exist. It's a phantom. It's a short type of naked short shares. They knew about it. So you might wonder, well, what did they do about it, and how hard is it to prosecute that? Of course, it's not very hard once you look into the paperwork, because it's all registered, it's all out in the open, it's all handed on the stock exchange, after all. What they did instead was get a number of these people together in Las Vegas, and under the guise of a sting operation, which you don't really need, because you basically whenever somebody comes on the market with these papers, it's all contracts after all. Under the guise of a sting operation, they demanded a piece of the action. This is about as enraging as hearing about this lesbian girl that's been cheated into thinking that the school after all accepted her lesbianity and invited her to a party, but that party that she went to with only 7 people was only meant to make sure that she didn't go to the real party that was held at the same time somewhere else. That's such a deeply pathetic, immoral attitude of adults to have, that it's kind of a visceral reaction I have to that. I would immediately stop somebody like that in the face. But the same should go for the Security and Exchange Commission. They were there to protect you against fraud, and what they did is they profited from fraud. More than 2 trillion phantom shares were emitted under their supervision, and the money that they got from that, which must be more than $1, I don't know how much it is, but it basically flowed into their coffers, never was given to people that were negatively impacted by the fraudulent practice. That's only one of the massive frauds that Wall Street and the US has perpetrated on the world, which has created a phantom demand for products and services which have basically, like a fire, consumed resources of the world unnecessarily and to nobody's benefit. At the same time, of course, because of that, because of the monetization of everything, people without the money, without the access, without the carrying capacity were discarded in society as being poor, and schools were closed and hospitals were closed, not only in the US but around the world. It's just an amazing criminal act. I think that if people in Wall Street every now and then look up to the sky worryingly because they expect there's some smart bomb making its way to Water Street or whatever it is, that the downtown area, then they prove they're smart after all, because they should be shitting their pants. I think so, really.